bit. Just want to wait for our promoter here, Mr. Kevin Tyler, to come in and say a few words. My man.
Thank you all for coming. When we did the first setup here, we forgot to do our pro wrestlers singing. This is a first for us, for sure. We've done a press conference before. It's not that often we have this much attention going into just one event of ours. Usually we do, it involves a big name, honky tonk band, chicken snake robbers. So it's a real honor to have an event of this magnitude based purely around homegrown maritime talent. IHW will be celebrating 11 years this weekend. Tomorrow night in Moncton, Saturday night in Miramichi. 11 years ago, pro wrestling in the Maritime was very minimal. There was a lot of promotions, a few good ones here and there. Most of it wasn't the quality of today's wrestling, I'd say. But because of two young men with a dream and a passion, here we are today. Titus, Julian, 12 years ago, saved up their money and bought themselves a pro wrestling ring. The same ring we're using today with a little bit of patching and TLC to it. With the ring, they got themselves some experience, at least physically, and soon found training from the legendary Village of Crete. Soon after they started IHW, just as a place to get some experience. They found a place in Irishtown, got a few other young wrestlers, and went from there. But what got IHW's attention early on was some of the magic we've seen from producer Dave Colley, who managed to make a couple of green rookie wrestlers look like $1 million with some of the best production in wrestling at the time. Very few promotions to come close. To this day, we're still very high up there in our production scale. So with the early success of IHW, we started to attract more young wrestlers who wanted to get involved, such as Marcus Burke. And soon enough, we had the attention and respect of veteran wrestlers, Brody Steele. From Irishtown, we moved into Riverview, Coverdale Arts Center, where we spent a good number of years. But in Riverview, we saw both the highs and the lows. And as it's been on record saying, there was a time about just a little over 3 years ago, IHW was almost done. Most of us were ready to call it a day, pack it up, and go home and look for other ventures somewhere else, other promotions or maybe wrestling. But we had a ridiculous love for this sport that wouldn't let us go away. After taking a breather, we came back stronger than ever. With a renewed passion, we soon found a deal with Bell TV1 to broadcast our brand of pro wrestling all over Canada. From there, we finally weighed out the Moncton Boxing Commission to collapse, and we were able to finally run in our city of Moncton, the Moncton Lions Club. And from there, we expanded Bathurst, Miramichi, Campbellton, Truro, Lamaque, Spring Hill, and the list goes on, and it continues to grow to this day. And it will continue to grow to all kinds of cities and towns across New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. And our expansion isn't just about television and new towns, it's also about new communities we can work with. Over the past number of years, we've been very happy to work with such charities as the Atlantic Wellness Community Center, the IHW Children's Hospital, the Tree of Hope campaign, George Dumont, the Colchester East Dance Hospice Society, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and many, many more. There's one thing we want to do more than just come into a town and put in a good wrestling show. We want to come in and be a part of this community and make the wrestlers, the fans, and everyone proud to be part of IHW. So we have one of our biggest cards to date tomorrow night. We have some of the wrestlers here. We answer some questions. But our new head of matchmaking, Shano, is going to run down finally the official card for tomorrow. And then we'll get to your questions.
All right. Like Kevin said, I am the new head of matchmaking, which is fantastic. Kevin helped me out a bit this run around.
that's cool. Jotted some notes down, just like I could have that everything. I did my homework. But yeah, so I'm going to run on the card, and then we're going to open the floor for questions like he said. So, on the card, it's a hell of a card, guys. We've got Julian Young, right here, my man. He's going up against Shane Stevens. The back and forth between Exile and Julian. I don't think anyone has missed it. I think everyone's enjoyed it, but that's going to be very interesting as well. We also have a mixed tag match with Madison Miles. Big man, where do you go? It's right beside me. So big I missed it. Remy, good team. And then you're going up against Sandra Bale and your country idol, Chris Hicks. If you haven't checked it out, there are some promos on the Facebook page. Check those out for both Sandra Bale and Chris Hicks. Also on the card, they're not here tonight, but it's going to be very interesting. We've got the X-rated Steve Arsenault of Exile, and he's going up against a new sign for IHW, Dynamite Dylan Davis. These guys are no strangers. They've been going back and forth in Newfoundland, and they've been epic over there. I can't wait to see it here at home. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Also in his final match, Dick Durning. And Dick requested his final match be with Chip Chambers, and if we know anything about Dick Durning, he's going to blow the roof off the place, for sure. We also have a triple threat match for the TV title, James Liberty against Kirk Obey, Breezer, Jimmy Carr. What I like about this match is that nobody really likes anybody in it. It's truly anybody's match. It's going to be extremely interesting. It's going to be high impact. And I'm sure there's going to be some cheap shots in there too. Then we have the IHW Championship match, and this was just announced. Riddick Stone had an open challenge, minus any dealings with Gary Williams. And the man to my right in the dreads, Zaitis, has accepted that open challenge for tomorrow night. And the final match on the card, which I'm sure we're all excited about and I'm a little terrified about. The cage match, Brody Steele, the monster himself, against the vegan warrior, Marcus Burke. Hey, I don't even know what to expect in that match. I'm going to be honest.
Let's see him go at it now.
Not while I'm in the middle of it, please. All right, so that's the card for tomorrow night. It's going to be epic, like I said. Feel free to ask some questions. The floor is now yours. Anybody?
Hi, bye. Madison Miles, you're a young woman breaking into the wrestling business. Do you find that there are more opportunities now for women's wrestling than you would have witnessed as, some may remember the Superfan, as you may have witnessed years past as you've been watching wrestling? Do you find there are more opportunities?
I do think there are more opportunities for sure. I think when I started wrestling, it was around the perfect time as the women's revolution in WWE was going on. So more and more people are getting more interested, again, into women's wrestling, and now it's like, it's not just simple, it's not just the hair pulling and the cat fights. Now it's getting more intense, and people actually see women's wrestling for whatever they can be. So I definitely think that there are a lot more opportunities now.
I have a question for Titus. You held the IHW Championship for a long time, your last reign. What does that title mean to you? And what does it mean to you to be in that match tomorrow night?
I've accepted that challenge because I feel like it's owed to me. I lost that title over a year ago now, I believe. And I feel that it was through the years I spent all my time in the main events. And I didn't feel like I was stale, but I feel like the fans needed to see something different. So for the past year or so, I decided to step down from the top ranks and leave the stage to the other guys. But the IHW title means everything to me. For all the places I've worked, all over the world, all over the Maritimes, title has a good spot in my heart, and tomorrow I'm going to take it back.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid, guys.
Yeah, and they're not going to bite not in the ring.
I will.
Madison, what advice would you give a young girl that wants to get into the wrestling career?
One piece of advice that I would definitely give them is don't let anybody stop you from what you want to do with your life, because I've had so many people growing up as a female who likes wrestling. You have so many people that are like, oh, you're a girl, oh, you're not big enough, oh, you're not strong enough, and you constantly have people telling you that you can't do something that you want to do. So one thing I always recommend is confidence and be yourself, be who you are, and follow your dreams.
I have a question for Brody Steele. I recently saw a video that you posted for the Great Khali with your tour in India. Is there a chance you might be looking past Marcus Burke in this cage match and looking forward to Great Khali instead?
I fight every day. That's what I do. I started working in a bar as a bouncer when I was 15 years old. How old are you, young man? You're 12. So imagine 3 years from now, you're working at the front door of the busiest nightclub in Halifax, kicking the shit out of a grown man. Because that's what I was doing. I'm a fighter. I'll fight every night. I don't care. It's the Great Khali 2 weeks from now. It's Marcus Burke in the cage tomorrow night. It'll be the same result.
Thank you.
My question is for Marcus Burke. Brody Steele has nearly 20 years of experience wrestling. He has been in many cage matches. As far as I know, you've never been in a cage match. How do you plan on counteracting the experience that he has already in that venue?
Well, first of all, it's pretty simple. I'm going to kick him in his head very, very hard and many, many times. I do have to say that I'm surprised and very happy because I personally thought Harambe the ape actually died in the Cincinnati Zoo, but he's actually standing at the end of the table over there. So that's a very good surprise
I'm
for
actually
me.
sitting, but I look like I'm standing to you because I still tower over you.
Yeah. Wait till tomorrow. I'll break your legs and see who's towering over who. So, but tomorrow, Harambe the ape will be skinned and decapitated. So, let's look forward to that.
This is a question for Julian Young.
Yes.
What's your plan for Shane Stevens tomorrow?
My plan for Shane Stevens is pretty simple. Get in the ring, administer punishment, show everybody why Julian Young is the most decorated amateur wrestler in the Maritime wrestling history. I'm going to spin circles around him, suplex him all over the place, and probably super kick him in the head, and pin him 1, 2, 3. And that's honestly, that's just an example of what I'm going to do to Steve Arsenault once I get through the bureaucracy and him avoiding me in a singles match. And I think once I take out the best friend right in front of him, he's going to have no choice but to man up and face me one-on-one before the end of the year.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Question for Maddie and Remy. I don't think you guys have ever tagged before. Do you guys have any thoughts on your tag match tomorrow night?
Let me take a look at this one. Actually, no, we haven't. We've never tagged before, but I first met Maddie 8 years ago, and she's come up. I've seen her grow up, so seeing her in the business, it's great. She's only been doing it for almost not even a year now, and it's an honor and a pleasure. She chose me to be her partner. And tomorrow night, Sandy Bale, the Six, they talked a lot of trash. Did you notice they kind of shut up once you revealed who your partner was? St. Man's Day Massacre? Yeah.
How many people said no before you get to him on the list?
Match making Bill.
He's one of my first choices if it counts for him. Which comes back to how he said about an honor. He feels like it's an honor to work with me, but I would say the exact same thing about him. Like he said, I've known him for about 8 years. I've been watching him since I was being big, so we bonded a lot, and someone who's helped me a lot with business, so he was one of the top people on my list to ask for help.
And they shared a manager.
True.
Yeah.
Look at you.
got Howard Finkel over here. You know, I gotta say, I always thought it was personal for Brody Steele to attack me for the past year. I thought it was personal. When I think about it, I'm like, why? We've always been cordial. We haven't been friends that far
Because I
from
don't
it.
like you.
But I don't like him. It doesn't matter. We shook hands. But for the past year, for some reason, you decided to attack me. I couldn't wrap my head around why, but I understand now. People talk about money fights, and I am the money fight. You're at the end of your career. Let's face it. You're at the end of your career, and you look for money fights, and I am that fight. We just sold the most pre-sales that we've ever sold, ever. That Maritime Wrestling has ever sold, ever. And that's for
To see
people
me.
want to see you, yeah, to see me kick the shit out of you. That's why. So congratulations, you'll make money.
Okay, yeah, and congratulations, speaking of congratulations. A cage match. Are you retarded? I've been beating you up for a year. The worst thing you can do is put us in a situation where you can't get away. Because you always end up getting away. I'm not going to congratulate you on stupidity.
No.
Yeah, we sold a lot of tickets. We'll pack the place tomorrow night. Everyone's going to make a lot of money. But it's not going to end up well for you. A cage.
You've been attacking me from behind for the
There's a
past
fine line
year.
between bravery and stupidity.
We've never gone one-on-ones for this past year. We've gone on one-on-one once. And again, you've managed to get away disqualified, like always. So you know what, tomorrow there's
I
no
walked with the ring while you
disqualification.
lay there.
There's no, because you attacked me from behind. Tomorrow, you might be taller, you might be bigger, but I hit harder, and I have more heart than you do.
We can run down a list of things I'm better than you, ass. We don't have all night, though.
So, reflecting on this past year, you've just had a successful tour in England. You made lots of money, lots of new connections. Perhaps you're forgetting some things, though. This man, this beast, hanged you by your neck. When there were people there that could help you, there's no one that's going to help you in the cage, Marcusburg. No one's going to slide your brass knuckles. No one's going to climb over there and jump on that man's back to stop him from beating you. He's going to rip your arm off and beat you with it like you're a pinata.
Wow.
What are you going to do to stop that man from doing that to you?
That's the most feminine threat I've ever received in my life. Like I explained, I'm going to kick, punch, and knee him in his face.
You can't reach his head.
And I'm just going to stand there and say, hit me again?
No, because you'll go down. You'll be looking at the stars saying, oh, what just happened? And you'll wake up with my head raised.
I was
yell,
doing this when you were still in the crib. I've forgotten more than you know about fighting.
We fought the same people. We fought the same people.
Brody Steele, what do you think of the logic of Marcus Burke just getting back from England after working that much time there? He's just getting back and immediately stepping into a cage with you, which obviously defies logic to you already. But what do you think of the logic of him coming back possibly jet-lagged and all that?
Jet-lagged, he's only English. He's a professional wrestler. I would expect that he's been busy. I would expect that he's been sitting around all you nerds playing video games. You know, he's in the ring. He's probably much better than the last time I've wrestled him. But much better for Marcus Burke isn't anywhere near good enough to beat me. So my answer is, you're an idiot too.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of this. How about we just do it right now? Come on.
We're not in church. Hey,
Come on. Save it for tomorrow.
If you don't think the cage is good enough for you,
Let's do it now. I don't care about money. I got money. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
I got to drive in church.
Cage. Spend a lot of money on that cage.
Oh, Brody.
Oh, kick your head out.
you can do it right now.
Calm down, guys.
It's all for show. It's all for show for you.
Do it.
Hold them, tell them to hold you back tighter, guys. Hold me back tighter, guys, because you really want to fight, don't you?
Well, we're gonna fight tomorrow. We got no choice. We got no choice.
Finish it tomorrow.
Be professional, guys. Been doing this forever. It's not really this.
On that note, thank you guys all for showing. Appreciate it. Kevin's telling me something.
Tickets to give away?
Oh, the tickets to give away. Fantastic timing.
Change the subject, Kevin.
All right.
Before you come in and get the tickets.
25 times I've been to England. 25 times. You think you're the cat's meow because you just did a little tour of England? Who does that make you? Lou Thez all of a sudden? Billy Robinson?
That's funny. Yeah, keep talking. Keep talking.
I was signing autographs to you when I first started going to the UK.
Tomorrow in the cage, buddy. It's not about tomorrow night.
I was
in the
selling
cage.
more tickets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll see.
Okay, speaking of tickets, we're going to give some away.
Well, that's really a send it to us. Almost send it to us there.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Sweet idea.
Let's give away some tickets. For
Yay,
the person who hasn't got their tickets yet, you're all waiting for.
All right, I'm here with Kevin Tyler, the promoter of IHW. We just finished the press conference. Kev, how did you feel that went?
I thought that was exciting, to say the least. A good turnout, a number of people for a press conference. It got heated there in the end, but what wrestling press conference doesn't when you have two athletes who have a genuine dislike for each other, two aggressive men like that. It's going to erupt the way it did. So exciting, not surprising, but intense for sure.
So just real quick to finish off, like how do you feel about the show tomorrow night? Do you think it's what are your thoughts about it?
I'm pretty excited. I know Shano's been kind of coming up with this first official card that he's doing 100% scratch in the zone, and it's good. It's fantastic. I was happy to hear some of the things he's at the last minute. I know there's been some changes. We've been in contact. I've been helping him out with contacting talent and stuff. But down to the final card, it's exciting. Titus getting the title shot. There's no one more deserving than that. It's exciting. Dynamite Dylan Davis. I only heard about that like 2 or 3 days ago myself that this was going to happen. So good to see him in IHW finally. And everything else we've seen. It'll be the best wrestling in the Maritimes.
All right. Well, if you're in the area, make sure you come out to the show tomorrow night at the Mountains Lions Club. If you're not from the area, we'll make the drive. Thanks, Kevin. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, you better give me a full interview on
You
missed out because I'm that was intense. I'm a little exhausted right now. It's been a rough week for me. I want to sit down with you and do a true episode of your show.
You are on my list, my friend.
Excellent.
All right. See you guys soon.